Good evening, good evening. Happy Sunday. What's up, gang? Hey, Christina. Hey, Gina. Hello, hello. I hope everybody is doing good, doing well. I'm happy to see y'all coming in the room. Again, Mama is coming on extra late, but better late than never, period. Okay? What's up, gang? What's up, my late night crew? I'm just trying to type in my contact info really quickly for anybody that's interested in contacting me after the reading. Okay, let's see. All right, everything is good. What's up, gang? So, again, y'all, I had to make sure I came back and said, "What's up?" Happy Sunday to my late night crew. I hope everybody is manifesting for their week. Y'all know it's Sunday. Y'all already know what time it is. This is the time that you set your intentions for the week. You maintain and cleanse your altars, get everything all cleaned up. Ask your ancestors to bless you for the week, bless you opportunity and open roads and benefits. Walk your feet towards your blessings. Period. Y'all already know. And it's also time to see what the energy of the week is going to be like. So y'all already know what time it is. If y'all want to come up here, y'all can. Hey, Sim Simma. Hey, Tay Tay. Look at y'all coming in. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. My Patreon, Discord, YouTube family in here. So, like I was saying, I posted it in the Patreon and the live chat that we got in there. I hope everybody has taken time today to talk to your ancestors. Let them know how you want your week to go. Go maintenance those altars, clean and sweep up around those altars, change them dead flowers out, change that water. Make sure ain't no burnt incense all over the altar. Sweep around it, play some music, burn your frankincense and talk to your ancestors. Tell them to guide and bless y'all week. This is important. This is something you must do every Sunday. And then Monday is perfect for prosperity and manifesting as well. So, y'all want to start setting the tone. We're going to get these readings. We're going to see what Spirit wants us to know to have the most successful week ever. And we're going to let Spirit do what it do. So, what's up, my late night crew? Okay. Oh, okay, Sim Summer, you already coming through. Thank you so much for your donation of love. May it find its way back to you and yours tenfold, my love. So you already know you can put your two questions down in the chat. And this is the time, if anybody else want to read on the energy for the next 7 days to make this your best week thus far, definitely tap in. Tap in. I'm gonna be on here for like an hour, y'all. But if y'all just like to sit back, chill, sip, smoke, whatever you like to do, just listen to Mama Magical Ramble. You are definitely welcome to do that too. I love it all. I love my game. Okay, so let's get started. Simma, hey love, Patreon crew. Thank you so much for all your support. So Simma says, my first question is, should I let my cousin Nisa be my daughter, new babysitter? Good question. You always want to ask the spirits, especially when it comes to things like the safety of the children. That is very important, and the elders. So let's see if spirit says that this is a good fit for her to babysit your new not your new child, but your child. Let's see if spirit approves of this. Okay, Spirit says yes. Spirit says yes. Spirit says it's okay for her to take this opportunity. We have the Page of Pentacles, and then we also have the Fool card here. So the Fool represents innocence, good intentions, so on and so forth. I do like that, the King of Swords is here. The King of Swords reverse can be tricky because sometimes it says this person could possibly be turning a new leaf and learning how to be warmer, but he can also mean reverse that he could be drastically cold and disconnected and lack that emotional energy or sympathy or compassion. But I do feel that because the first two cards speak positively, I think that she should be okay. Still keep an eye on things, of course. Always trust your own discretion and your own instincts. But you got the Page of Pentacles upright and then the Fool following behind it. I think she will be okay to watch her daughter, at least for now. At least for now. Okay. So it does look like it would benefit. It looks like you'll be able to have, maybe go back to work. I'm not, I don't know. Are you still at work? But Page of Pentacles says yes, this is a good benefit. It will be beneficial, and the Fool says it too. Okay. So your second question is I'm supposed to be going I'm supposed to be getting work done in June on my body. How do you see it? Okay, so we know that that is some time from now, right? So if I was you, I would come back and get a reading, maybe a little bit closer to that time, because things can change between now and then. But let's see, according how everything is aligned for you now. Okay, we got the death card reverse that hits the floor. It's a reverse, so this may be your spirit trying to block or stop you from this, or there may be some issues. So let's just see how the rest of the cards come out. Let's see if it's in your best interest in June. I don't know. I don't like this energy. It's not solid enough for me. It's very, very shaky. You have the Three of Pentacles reverse. You have the Magician in the middle and the Ace of Swords reverse. And then the Judgment reverse is also at the bottom. And the Death card hit the floor reverse. I don't like this energy. I'm not going to lie to you. If you still want to get your body done, again, this is a little bit far out from now into June. This could be money issues. This could be the issue with the physician. They may want you to pick and choose another position. Maybe that's someone that has more experience, so on and so forth. It could be the place that you have chosen. It could be so many different factors, but Spirit still presents some type of challenge here. So again, I would recommend you get a deeper reading, an investigative reading around the situation, or at least wait till it's closer to that time. And then if you want to get divination done, that's absolute to you. Somehow you need to talk to your ancestors and see what the issue is, if something could be done about it, and then you can get the green light. But right now they're not giving you the green light for the month of June. Again, it could be many variable reasons why. Uh, but the answer is things are shaky. Okay. All right, my love. Thank you so much. And good luck. Good luck with everything. I hope you get everything your heart desires. Okay, let's see. Sim says, okay, thanks, Mama. I will read more into it. I'll book something with you soon. All right, no problem. I'm glad that you're asking way ahead of time, because when it comes to things like that, major things with health, with traveling, things of that nature, you want to get that heads up way ahead of time before things get too close to it happening. So that's good that you asked so far in advance. Okay, so all right, talk to you soon, love. All right. Hey, why? How are you, my love? Thank you again for continuing to support me, and thank you for your donation of love. Uh-oh, I skipped all the way down and hold on. Looks like you have more than one question. Where you go? Okay, so let me start up here with your first question. Why said, listen, I got some questions tonight. And then I got you, Tay Tay. Thank you so much, love. Okay. Hey, Tracy. Okay, Y says, the spirit foresee me receiving an offer for the group supervisor role. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what your spirit's saying. Will you be successful with the group supervisor role? Will you be offered this position? Star. Okay, so it looks like is uncertain for you. The reason I say that is because the star is reversed starting off, and then we have the Queen of Swords, and she is upright. And as you can see the image, she is always stretching out her hand. So she is always offering something. In this context, it could be you being offered the supervisor position, but I feel like it might be something that comes with that that may disappoint you. It could be something that the role you may find it to be too demanding. Maybe it, collides with your personal life outside of work. It looks like there may be some sort of like circumstance that you want it, but then there's something that comes with it, and now it's like I don't know if I want it anymore. My back is against the wall. I'm a little undecided. So that's the energy that I'm getting from the situation. But it does look like you may be offered that position. Again, you have the Queen of Swords. She's upright and she's extending her hand. And usually when she's extending her hand, she's either welcoming something or offering something. But again, the circumstances around it looks like there could also be like a catch 22 type situation, if that makes sense. So good luck with that, love. I hope everything aligns the way that it should. So your second question is, does spirit foresee me getting accepted into the master's degree program I applied for? So let's see. Let's see. Let's see. It looks like there's a challenge there. Six of Pentacles reverse, Page of Pentacles. It looks like it could be a challenge here, right? We have the Six of Pentacles reversed. I don't like seeing that card first and when it's reversed, especially with this circumstance, with this question. It does look like things are more on your side, but it's still like some sort of bump in the road there. Um, she needs no. Okay, so your spirit saying that possibly if you do a blockbuster, that can bring more stability to this application being approved. It can make things more solid, stable, and it can also increase your luck greatly and your blessings. So this is what spirit is recommending to help support you in that sense. I think I said a blockbuster, right? That should be able to help to remove whatever other blockages that are there that are threatening you, getting that's threatening that application and your approval. So I hope that helps with that. So that's what spirit advises for that, to increase your chance and your luck. So I know you had other questions, so let me go to it. So your next question is, what is my father's energy towards me? Okay, so let's see. Let's see your father's energy towards you. We are praying that it is good. It looks like your father wants to, you got this Eight of Pentacles reverse. So this talks about improvement, working hard at something, right? Generally and essentially, right? Paying attention to something, being very attentive and careful with the situation. There looks like there's pain from the past here, and he is uncertain about the future between the two of you. But however, it looks like he's ready to move on from something painful when it comes to you and work on the present, making things better, right? Especially with this Eight of Pentacles. And it looks like he's m- willing to even put in the work to do that, but he is so uncertain and unsure about things because of the past. That Swords reverse talks about a painful event that has happened in the past, and this person kind of just wants to move away from that, recover and heal from it, and he's willing to put it in that work. But again, Ten of Pentacles reverse, so he is unsure because of certain circumstances that have been happening over years time. So I hope that helps to give you some clarity. Okay, so your next question is, energy surrounding my trip out of the country that I leave for this week. Okay, so let's see. Oh, you leaving this week? I hope you got to read it on this way before you invest it. Y'all, I be telling y'all that if you did, why, forgive me, I can't remember. Because what if they say something crazy and then you got a short time to prepare to do what you need to do to make sure everything is good. So we're going to hope they say that everything is well. of Cups, okay. The Sun of Reverse, the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, the She into the Cups. Mm, mm. So it looks like overall things should be well. You don't have no bad fortune here. I like that the Wheel of Fortune is upright, and so is the King of Cups. Be careful as you navigate the country. Use your intuition, use your smarts, use your logic. Be careful of getting lost, is what they're saying as well. Does she need to? You need to give your ancestors, this is what they're saying. You need to give your ancestors something before you go. Talk to them, sit down with them, give them an offering, tell them to bless you in your travels. Make sure they don't need anything else from you. And you should be okay. Again, I like the Wheel of Fortune is upright, and I like that the King of Cups is upright. But your ancestors are saying that they want something from you. Okay? So have fun and good luck with that. I did. I always like to check in again right before I go. I'm so glad. I had to think about it. I'm like, hold on, why is really good at getting her readings and at least talking to spirit. So that's why I said, forgive me if you did. I just couldn't remember. That's what made me say that. But I'm glad that you did. Okay. All right. Hey, Keish. Look, Keisha already coming in and putting down the list. Thank you. Hey, Stevie or Steffi. I hope I'm saying your name right, Jay. Hey, D-Lo. Stevie J says, "Are you taking payment on Cash App?" Yes, ma'am. I'm taking payment on Cash App, Zelle, Super Chats, um, and PayPal. Hell, I think all that's down there. I think it's all down there. You're so welcome, and say thank you, Spirit. It's not me. I'm just a vessel. Okay, so let's see. Tay Tay. Hey, Tay Tay. Let me put you up here. Okay, thank you so much, Tay Tay. You still sent a little token of appreciation. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Okay, so Tay Tay says, who is the one for me? Okay, I can do a quick yes or no with that one. So Tay Tay says, who is the one for me? Vitalis. So is it Vitalis? Is Vitalis the one? Not Vitalis. So it's the one. I knew Spirit was gonna say. I had a feeling. Spirit said neither one of them. Neither one of them. So you either choose get the lesser of the two devils, pick your poison, or you try to see what you can do with them, regardless of what Spirit says. But or at least have a good time for now. But I don't know what you mean by the one. I assume maybe you mean romantically, but Spirit says either way, no to both. Okay, so let's see. Spirit. Oh, I can do yes and no for that one too. Is marriage and takes their future. Is the potential for marriage and takes their future. Spirit says yes, absolutely. Absolutely, Spirit says yes. And you even might meet the one for you on a trip. First of all, Spirit says you got to cut off all that is not the one for you. Do it's not time to waste your time on anybody. You are looking for longevity, and you are looking for that person to also want the same thing and have the same goals as it relates to relationship, same values. Everything should align. Spirit says that again, you may meet this person on a short trip somewhere in your travel, and this also talks about unexpected, successful connections with new people, and that will bring love, luck, and joy, and more stability in your life. But however, your spirit is saying that it's not whoever you're talking to now, and you need to be okay with releasing any old connections so you won't have any baggage when that person comes. So that is what your spirits are advising for you. So good luck, Tay Tay. I know that's right. Tay Tay said, I'm going to Costa Rica and Punta Cana. Yes, come on now. Spirit says in travels. Spirit says a successful connection with a new person in your travels, and they're pushing you to travel. They're saying don't delay these trips as well. So good luck with that. Come through, spirits. Spirit gonna reveal it. Come through. Okay, so hey Keish, let me put your questions up here. I love to travel too. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I'm here in the Cash App, so let me go check over there. Don't want to miss anybody. Okay, the two Christies. Hey. All right. So it is next. So after Keisha, it is D'Lo. Hey D'Lo, come through with the 4 questions. Thank you so much. And then Christy Phillips. Thank you, my loves. So you guys can go ahead on and put your questions right there in the chat. So when I get to you, we can be ready, y'all. Come through. Okay. Keish said, I want the hoodoo deck. Let me pull out the hoodoo deck and see what your spirits wants you to know in this moment, the energy of this week. This week, you got to pour into yourself, my love. You have to pour into yourself. Spirit says, take care of yourself, cater to yourself. Be careful of doing too many favors to for other people to the point where it's depleting you. Okay, you risk depletion here. Move with intuition this week as well. This is very important. You have this Ace of Baskets here. And Ace of Basket reverse sometimes can talk about feeling spiritually empty and also just spiritually depleted or just downright tired. So also you want to make sure you tend to your spirits as well. If you need to take maybe a sweet bath, you can do that. I would say take a bitter bath first, a cleansing bath, and then follow up with something sweet. But Spirit says just really be careful of not listening to your intuition, not listening to your spirits when you move with things. Be careful of insecurity here as well too. Be careful of your money. That's really, really important. Don't be spending money too fast. Have you a good budget as well. That's really, really important as well. Work on things, work on your gifts, work on talent, try to refine yourself, and that'll also help to bring money for you as well too. Okay, that's really important. And most of all, your spirits is saying have confidence. Lean in on your spirits. That's really important. Okay, your spirits are speaking loudly here. You got Big Mama. Okay, so make sure that you are, again, doing things that make yourself happy, serving yourself. Don't be a slave to people this week. Okay, because some people will try to take advantage of you. Okay. And reach out to an elder. Try to get some advice from an elder, particularly somebody like a big mama, a grandma, or somebody that's like a grandma to you and that's wise and has wisdom. Okay. That's really, really important. Do things to make yourself feel good, lively, rejuvenated, so on and so forth. Okay. That's what Big Mama say. All right. Okay, so let me pull from the yellow deck. We're going to go to Mama Magical, the OG, the J1. Okay, let's see. Watching. Somebody's watching you, stalking you, spying, or being downright nosy. So be careful of your moves. Be careful of telling people what you're going to do this week. Don't be posting online your location, things like that. That's important. And Spirit gave you a timeline. So week. So this energy is happening within this week, okay? And with over the next few weeks as well, okay? The answer is no. Spirit says make sure you are comfortable with setting your boundaries, standing on business, and be comfortable with saying no this week, okay? And Spirit say somebody may try you and test your patience, okay? So be careful with patience this week and take your time. I feel like I said that to you already, but that is the advice from your spirits, okay, my love? Good luck with everything. Okay, so let's see. All right, D-Lo. So it's D-Lo, then Christy. Hey, 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 y'all. D-Lo, did you post your 2 questions? D-Lo had 4 questions, actually. D-Lo, are you here? Thank you, Christy, for posting your questions. I appreciate it. You're so welcome, Keish. Thank you to the ancestors. We give praise and honor to your ancestors and praise and honor to mine. Thank you, love. Okay, D-Lo came ready. Hey, D-Lo, thank you so much for your donation of love. May it find its way back to you and your family multiplied. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so your questions are need to come out of retirement. No, that's right. Money deck, no questions. Come through spirit. I love it when y'all do no questions because that means y'all really just ready to receive the message. Listen, you ain't trying to manipulate nothing. You just want to know what spirit got to say. Come on now. So let's see what your spirits have to say to you as it relates to prosperity and abundance. You need to know to be aligned with money and increased wealth and success. Okay, they're getting on you about procrastination and career changes. Okay, and impulsive. Yes, come through spirit. Okay, I pulled you a few. Okay, because this is what spirit is saying. So first, they speak of procrastination reverse. Spirit says, "Listen, get on top of your business. If a task takes less than 2 minutes, complete it. Tackle it. Get it out of the way immediately to prevent procrastination. Stand on business." So when we procrastinate, we slow down our opportunities from coming in our way, right? And then we also become very overwhelmed because then the obligations just start piling up, right? So you want to get things done so that more things can come to you, right? So that's really important. Be careful. Stay organized, though. That's really important. Career change. Your spirits are saying you're coming out of retirement, right? So it's time to consider doing something new. And don't be afraid. And don't forget to do your due diligence on whatever that thing is, okay? That's really important. I want to make sure you see it. Spirit is also talking about working independently. That may be best for you this season. So be careful of going into business partnerships, making bad deals with people. Don't mean that you can't do little short collaborations with people. Doesn't mean you can't take help from other people. But as far as signing your name and becoming legally a legal entity with someone, Spirit is saying avoid that because you don't want to get scammed, swindled, or you don't want to lose your money. So they said find that happy medium between procrastination and impulsiveness. You need to find that middle ground, right? So, especially with money. So, in order for money to come in, you want to make sure that, number one, you're taking care of your business and you're not depleting your accounts and your funds by spending it as fast as you get it. That's really important. Okay. So, when it comes to spending your money, you want to make sure that you avoiding things like emotional impulsiveness. All of those type of things can diminish your wealth. Being in a rush too fast to spend your money, right? So that's really important. Spirit says, yes, baby, the money is coming. The bands are coming. The bags are coming. Spirit says, yes. So you are on the right path, but you want to make sure that you take their advice and follow it to the T. Pay off those bills, debt elimination. I always say you cannot experience true wealth if you're sky neck high in debt. Okay. So make sure that you are depleting debt, paying your bills on time. Try to avoid borrowing money from people and try to avoid lending money from people, okay, to keep debt out of your life. Sometimes we hate to say no. People want some money, but if you know that person is going to, cause you to be in some sort of financial runt because you loaned out money, sometimes also that can make you lose friends, so on and so forth. So be careful of borrowing and lending money from other people, okay? That's very important, what Spirit says. They're warning you against that for some reason. So we just going to listen to them. Okay, so you want the knuckle bones next. So let's see what message they have for you. What additional message they have for you. Okay. So first and foremost, they are speaking about your mental health. Your mental health is very important. Mental health is a priority. That's very important. This season, try not to dwell on matters too much. Try not to stay in any type of grief for too long. That's going to be very important. Avoid anxiety, things that make you worry, overly worrying. You want to increase your faith this season, because Spirit says that your mental health can affect your physical health. Okay. It all starts in the mind first, and then it slowly trickles down into the body. So you want to be very careful. You also want to be careful of estranged people coming into your life, people that you're not unsure of their intentions, or maybe you guys had a rocky past. That's really important. That's really important that you are careful of anybody that tries to pop back in your life. Back to your mental health, Spirit says too, anytime that you get into those feelings of anxiety or overly worrying about something, you want to get out and find entertainment. Just find entertainment for yourself this season, period, to prevent your mind from wondering and dwelling on certain matters as well. That's really important. Okay, so that's the main thing here. That is the theme that they are speaking of. Spirit says that your mental health is going to be so significant that it can actually slow down your luck in life. Okay, it can cause you to make all type of bad decisions. Remember, they warned you of impulsiveness, getting ahead of yourself mentally. So be very careful of that. That will bring you your luck. Your mental health will bring you luck too. Will bring you, make you like a good luck magnet, and will help to bring stability and happiness and joy in your life. So be careful of, being just what's the word I'm looking for? Um I'll just say this for lack of a better term, not being one with your mind. Okay. You don't want there to be conflict between mind and heart. That's going to be very important as well. Two, you want to also avoid arguments with other people, tension and friction, avoid drama when and where you can. Spirit says the more that you are able to release things in your life, the more blessings that will come. It will all be blessings in disguise. In disguise, extraordinary things will happen with you having peace and letting go of old ideas, of old people, so on and so forth. That's really important. That's where your blessings come as well. The faith and the ability to let things go that no longer serve your highest good. That's really important. Again, though, that is all part of you making well informed decisions as well. Spirit says, speaking of faith, you have to have a lot of faith in yourself and your spirits. Be careful of talking negative about yourself. Be careful of doubting yourself. And Spirit says, also a part of your success that will come to you be um will be with you. Mm, I lost it. They gave it to me and took it away. Maybe I wasn't supposed to say it. Maybe they don't want me to say that part, but I will tell you this: a part of your success is putting 110% effort in everything you do. You have to give it your all. If you choose to do something, you have to commit to it. Commitment also will bring fulfillment in your life this season. You can't just be starting some and then giving up when it gets a little bit tough, because your blessings are always right on the other side of your challenges. So they want you to understand that whatever you do, you have to put 100%, 110%, or don't do it at all to prevent failure. That's really important, okay? So that is the knuckle bones. Um, I want to also I'm gonna go to the blue deck for you. For messages from the ancestors. This to the side, okay. Oh, okay. They're talking about marriage. Okay, you finna meet somebody. Okay. Spirit says two is better than one this season. Come through spirit. Okay. Connect with nature. This will help to align your frequency. We know that nature is grounding and nature heals. And there is a lot of universal language that is spoken within nature. It's intimately and intricately interwoven into the fabrics of nature. Go into nature as much as you can. You will get a lot of your ideas. You'll get a lot of what they call downloads in nature. And plus, it's physically good for you as well. Getting fresh air, getting your body moving, getting that energy moving. That will help with stagnated energy within your body, which will reflect in your life as well. They continue to talk about death reverse, and we know that means more procrastination of things that are stagnant in your life. But this time, they talk about your spiritual life being stagnant. So you want to, again, get still. If you got to go in nature and meditate and just get quiet, separate yourself from the chaos, and speak to your ancestors. This is what they want you to do. They want to be hand in hand with you this season, and they're going to bring a lot of good things in your life. Okay, you want to marry your spirits too. That means to make a pact with your spirit, a sacred one, to support them and lift them, because they're going to do the same for you. And look, the ancestors came out. Come through, spirit. They just confirmed with the ancestor card. They just confirm, and this card don't come out too often. So when this card comes out, it's your spirits. They're speaking very loudly here, and they want you to pay attention to everything that is being said. It's really, really important. Okay. Okay. So let's see. You said, "Where's the man of my life?" I'm not a chaser. I'm old school. Thank you, Spirit. You might have to get out there. You might. I ain't saying chase now, but you might have to make sure you see now. Okay, that's what you might have to do. Your spirit, that person gonna come when you are fully aligned with yourself and in your path, because only the person that's true for you will be aligned with you. Okay, so that means they will be aligned with all that comes with you, and you with them. You won't have to chase it, and you won't have to fight it. Okay. So let's wait, see what spirit say. I should pull a love card for you. That's what I'm gonna do. But let me pull at least a tarot card, because I want to see the main energy around love. Oh, this person is gonna be non-traditional. Spirit say you can't be old school. Spirit said you can't be old school. You got the Hierophant reverse. This is unconventional. This is going against the grain. Okay, this is paving a new way of things in life. We know that the Hierophant is all about old school, because the Hierophant, when the Hierophant is upright, he talks about tradition, the way you were raised, family, your culture, your background, everything that makes you you. But baby, when he comes reverse, he comes to say, listen, you may have to do things differently to get what you want. Okay. Especially if the old ways are not working. If the old ways are expired, outdated, and sometimes they are, he says you got to go ahead and stand on your own. Okay. And make something happen, especially in this context, because the way you're going to meet this person is going to be very unconventional and non-traditional. He's kind of like a renegade in his ways when he's reversed. He's kind of outlawish, right? When he's in that position as well. And you will. This person is going to be spiritual too, by the way. This person is going to be spiritual. I have a feeling this person will be spiritual. So let's see. Pull a couple love cards for you. Since you gave such a generous donation, I want to make sure you're feeling full by the time we conclude this. So let's see. Okay, look, flirting. You got to get out there. They study telling you you can't be laid back Jack. Okay, you got to get out there. You got to flirt a little bit. You got to be seen, baby. Your spirits is study confirming that. They talking about the energy of the past, the energy of the past, karmic energy as well. So the past got to be the past. You can't be old school. They keep pushing that. This person, you may have to approach them. Okay, karmic energy, good or bad. So this all talks about the actions of now, reflecting what will be in the future. Okay. So the energy, as you know, as we talk about the matters of the heart, is also determining the when you will be aligned with this person. It purely will be determined by your choices and your actions that you make. When you decide, listen, the past is the past. I am open. I am ready to receive. I'm making all of the proper steps and adjustments to myself. You will get that in return from somebody else. You will be quickly aligned with that person. All karmic energy is that you get in, you get back what you put out. You want to get some love towards you. You got to make sure you're putting it out there. That means you got to make sure that you are making it plain, you're speaking it loud, and you are out there stepping with attention. Okay? Again, you can't be laid back, Jack, with this one, is what your spirits is saying. You got to get out there. Okay? And know that all the actions that you do, when it, again, as it relates to the matters of the heart, that's the energy that you're going to receive back. You want to be laid back. The person that's supposed to be for you may just be laid back, and then y'all just two laid back people that may not even meet because you're too laid back. So spirit wants you to get out there. Okay. And then I got messages reversed. So this means you may meet somebody through the DMs, but I don't think so, because that energy is reversed. Again, they want you to be extroverted. When it comes to your love life. So you got to get out there. That's still pretty old school though, you know. They didn't have online dating and all that back in the days. You have to go out there and show yourself. Go out, go to the bar, well, I don't know about meeting somebody at the bar, but you know, love can be found anywhere. So just know the energy you put into your love life is what you will surely get back. Yes, come through, spirit. I know that's right. Thank you so much, D-Lo. Once again, my love, may your heart gets everything that it desires, period. Thank you so much. And thank you to the ancestors. And I give praise and honor to yours and praise and honor to mine, period. Yes, even taking a solo trip, I love it. I love it. Come on, Tay Tay. Sometimes, yeah, some spirit says what they're saying, especially with that hierophant reverse, you got to think outside of the box. You just can't be too conventional with it. You can't be too traditional. You may have to get a little spicy, a little non-traditional, a little renegade-ish. Okay? And then that's when you're gonna find that person. Thank you so much, my love. So, Christy, where you at, Christy? I saw your here you are about to say, I know I saw you. And what's up, gang? All those that are in here, hey y'all. What's up, late night crew? So, Christy, thank you so much, my love, for your patience and your donation of love. May it find its way back to you tenfold. So, Miss Christy asks, Spirit, going on a work travel tomorrow. Going on a work travel. Okay, I am reading it right. Tomorrow will all go well. So, let's see the potential energy as relates to your work travels tomorrow. We are hoping and praying for the best. Okay. That's okay. Yes. Spirit says absolutely. Things should go well for you tomorrow. And it's actually speaking about they're acknowledging that this is your, this is work related. This is a professional trip with the three of pentacles. This talks about co-workers, so on and so forth. And I do like that it's the number three, which talks about traveling and the roads being open. So you should be good. And then Four of Wands also talks about happiness and stability in a situation and much success in the most it speaks about much success, right? So you should, if you are traveling with your coworkers, things should go well. I like to see that. There should be no, hiccups there. And then you have the King of Pentacles, which also ensures that things will be okay. So you should be good. I love it for you. I love it. And with that being said, I'm going to do for you the premonition just to get a peek at the near future. I think it's appropriate, especially since we are starting a new week. We want to know what the energies of the week will be. Okay. Okay, dentist, money, jobs, reverse, enemies, and then relocating, reverse. So be careful of stagnation this week. You too want to make sure that you are, taking on tasks and completing them as they come. Don't hold things off. Sometimes, the dentist card comes out for two reasons. It could talk about literally what it's saying. You might find yourself taking a trip to the dentist. It can also be warning about abnormalities, in the mouth, sores. Be careful of injury to the mouth. And it also, because it's a very oral communicative energy as well, because it talks about the mouth, you want to ensure too that conversations are clear and concise, and you want to try to make sure that you are speaking not eloquently, but if that too, that's a plus. But speaking with sincerity and honesty with your words. Be careful of the words that come out of your mouth, because they will manifest fast. Spirit says money could possibly be funny for you this week. So you want to make sure that you're making responsible decisions as relates to money, because if you're not, your choices can bring you financial strain this week. Okay, it came reversed. So the money is there, Spirit says, but So this can be good. You can have a very prosperous week. However, again, a lot of it will be contingent upon the decisions that you make this week. Your choices will significantly impact your money, okay? You might have a slight shock about something this week. It would have to reveal itself. We'll have to see how things play out. I don't think it's going to be something that will negatively impact you too much because it did come in a weak position. It came reversed. However, a shock is still a shock. So Spirit says, prepare yourself to maybe hear some news you wasn't expecting. Maybe it could throw you. It could come left field or throw you for a loop with things. But Spirit says you might receive some type of news whereas you was not expecting it. So again, this could be something as small as, oh, well, change the plans. We were supposed to go to this city tomorrow, but it looks like we're going to have to make a little detour. I wasn't prepared, but it is what it is. Or it could be something really, really big, life changing. However, I don't feel like it's life changing again because it came in a weak position. And then we have enemies, another weak position, but an enemy is still an enemy. Okay. So I would say, too, be very careful of who you tell your business to this week, who you share things with this week. Be very discerning, use your intuition, and also make sure you do your spiritual cleanses this week. Give yourself a spiritual bath, especially when you're around people that are, big crowds and, things of that nature. But again, you just want to be very discerning and cleansing yourself this week, and you should be okay. So that's the message from your spirits. So good luck with that. And I think I'm caught up, y'all. I think I'm caught up. I came and I did what I needed to do. So if no one has any more questions, don't want to ask your spirits anything, don't want to read on the energy for your week, that's fine. We will wrap it up. I said I was gonna come on here about an hour. We're a little bit less than 15 to the hour. So we basically we did what we had to do. Okay, who is this coming through on the Cash App? Hey, Ill Magic. Ill Magic said, wait on, hold on, wait a minute before you go. I know that's right. Hey, Ill Magic, how are you, love? What's up, gang? You already know. You can go ahead on and post your 2 questions. And guys, I'll be here for maybe another 15 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes. So if you want to get your reading for the week, this is a really good time to get it before we wrap up. I might come on tomorrow. I'm not giving any promises because I have some things to do with my Patreon tomorrow. And then their reading. And then I also have to put out the reading for all those who did the love community ritual. I will be posting the spirits advice moving forward with that love working. And we'll go from there, y'all. So we'll see. I do want to come on tomorrow, especially since I didn't come on Friday, but I just don't want to make a promise and then I don't do it. Okay, so I'm just waiting on Ill Magic. Thank you, Ill Magic, for your continued love and support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And may your donation of love come back to you and yours multiplied. This is what we pray. Ashe and Amen. So again, guys, I'll be on about now at this point, maybe another 10 minutes, give or take. So again, if you guys want any of your readings for the week, the time is now. And of course, if anybody wants to go deeper with anything that has come out, we want to get a little bit more deeper, get more detail, intel, and possibly a prescription, you can always reach out to me. So Ill Magic says, is this the year for me to be up? Okay. Is this the year for me to be more distant with friends and focus on my purpose? Okay, so let's see. Sometimes, y'all, we got to go distant a little bit to get ourselves together to hear spirit. We should do that periodically. Actually, we have to unplug at some point and recharge, right? Get quiet, sit with your spirits. So let's see what spirit advises for you. Is this your season for that? Yes, Spirit says yes. Yes, yes. You got the 9 of Wands here. This talks about being bound. This talks about being not too guarded, but putting boundaries and putting distance between yourself and some folks, because Spirit says if you don't, you can stand to risk, You can risk and lose everything that you worked hard for. So that's really important, is what Spirit is saying. You have the Page of Pentacles reverse. You have the Wheel of Fortune reverse. Spirit says distance yourself from those, unplug yourself from those that you need to, not completely isolate. That's different, but put a little space there in order to make sure that your blessings stay intact. There's no distractions there when you disconnect yourself from people. You won't, involve yourself with businesses and affairs that can negatively impact you, that have nothing to do with you. You just want to avoid misfortune and losing your prosperity, because Spirit says that this, not unplugging, not distancing yourself, not getting quiet and still and listening to the wise counsel of your spirits, it can directly impact your prosperity this season. And all the things that you work hard for, you can lose it. So I hope that's helped. Okay, so let's see. We'll go to the blue deck here for additional advice. And your spirit's telling me to pull a playing card for you too. So let me just see what they have to say here. Oh, your grandmother. Your grandmother speaking. Your grandmother, you need to go sit down on your altar. You need to light a candle for her and give her and put a fresh glass of water there. Oh, she got some pearls of wisdom for you, and she's bringing you strength. She's bringing you strength. Your grandma is bringing you strength. This is your grandma. This is the energy of a woman as well. Influence of women. Look to women this season to support you. And this says pearls of wisdom. Pearls of spiritual wisdom await you directly from your grandmother. You got to get quiet and you got to get still to hear it, though. That's why you have to unplug, because you have to sit with your spirits. Okay? I feel like this is your grandmother on your mother's side. Your grandmother on your mother's side. Is she not here anymore? Let's see. What else they want you to know? Let me pull a playing card for you. Mm. Be careful of this. Talks about strong male energy. This is a very strong male energy. Okay. Go to your grandma. If you can, go sit down and talk to your grandma. Um, be careful of people that may mentally manipulate you, emotionally manipulate you. Sometimes people mean well, but they can be gossipers too. So be very careful of that, especially with men, is what Spirit says to here as well. Also be careful of very, very selfish people, people that can come into your life and, make things all about them as well. Be very careful with that. Heavy king energy here. And commitments too. Commitments will also be important as it relates to your prosperity. Okay, making commitments and sticking to them, taking the advice of your ancestors as well is really, really important. Yeah, be careful of it. I don't know. Is there some sort of male around you, a man? This is a very masculine energy that could be very, very, very manipulative. Do you know who this person is? If not, this could be just a warning for them. Maybe this person will come to you in the future, but they're warning strongly of a man, a male energy. Hmm. Be careful with that. I don't like that, especially with that King of Hearts. King of Hearts talks about somebody that can be very, very manipulative. Also, too, it's the advice here too is make sure too that this season that you are not being rash with your judgments. You want to be very, very careful of that too. Hmm. Yes. Hmm. Make sure too that you're very ambitious and aggressive with your goals too. You want to stay focused, you want to stay tunnel vision, and you want to be very, very careful of distraction. And then two of diamonds talks about your prosperity and wealth. As long as you commit yourself to your task and commit yourself to your dreams, and you'll be okay. Is it someone at my job? Let me ask really quickly. I can ask that for you. The male energy. No, but be careful because it could be also difficulties and challenge and gossip at your job too. So they're saying that energy is there, but this person they're not talking about at your job. So I would just say overall, just be very careful of that energy. You want to be very discerning. Hey, Yanina. Hey, from Florida. Yanina says, I am new here. Yes, welcome. You came just on time because we was getting ready to wrap it up soon. But welcome. We do this every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Every weekend I come on and I do live readings for my gang, $25 donations for 2 questions. So I hope to see you back. Okay, so I hope that helps, ill magic. Take that advice from your ancestors and you should be good. Jody says, did you pull cards on Drake having anything to do with the extensions path? Yes, I believe I did that reading a few years ago. People are bringing it up again after Kendra's Super Bowl performance, after he said peekaboo on the X part of the stage. Oh, wow. So people are trying to break down things. I did not hear about that. I wonder if that was my great grand. We could confirm it because when I asked you if she's still with us, I was feeling like this grandma wasn't. This grandma's energy felt like it had passed over into um the spiritual realm. But I will say too, still seek out some guidance and some wisdom. Your grandmother living may also have a word for you. But let me just double check. Yep, I knew it. It's your great grandmother. It's the grandmother that has passed on. But still, too, reach out to your grandmother who is living. That's your living ancestor and have some sort of conversation with her. But yes, your great grandmother, put a glass of water out for her and a white candle and just sit there and talk to her. My camera was moving. Sometimes if I hit something on my desk, it will make it like shake a little bit. But if I didn't do that and y'all noticed it was moving, y'all could have caught something that I didn't see. That's very possible. Very, very possible. Oh, hey, Jennifer. Thank you so much. I didn't even notice you donated. Go ahead and put your 2 questions down, love. Thank you so much for your donation of love. May it find its way back to you and your family. Multiply. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll be on again, guys, for about 5 minutes. 3 to 5 minutes, give or take. So if anybody else wants to get their reading for the week, feel free to go ahead and donate. Hey y'all, I see a few more of y'all in here. What's up, my late night crew? Yanina says, what's the best way to connect with our ancestors by having setting the intention to connect with them and having a genuine and authentic desire to connect with them. We're always connected to our ancestors by blood, bone, and DNA. But once you set out that invitation, once you set that tone, once you have that again, that genuine desire, they will draw close to you. So that's one way to start. Actually, that's exactly where you start even before the altars and all these other things. Know that your ancestors are always with you. You just got to put out that genuine intention to start inviting them to help to influence your life and to help you significantly. And they will do that. Absolutely. Also, too, if you're interested, Yanina, I do teach an ancestral veneration class. I just taught it for the third time on February. I think it was the third or fourth. And I still have the class. It's close to 3 hours. You can, if you want to, you can check that out. I have the replay available on my website. I go deep with all of those things. And it also comes with the outline. So Miss Jennifer says, number one, guidance from the ancestors on how to support my kids. Okay, so let's see what's going on with your kids. Give me a little bit more context. Give me some context so I can know where you're coming from. And when you do, I'm going to just go ahead and jump to your second question. And then give me a little bit more context with that. I want to make sure I get the most relevant information. That's very general. When it comes to kids, I like to be very precise because that's important. That's a vulnerable situation. So I'm just going to go ahead and pull some cards from the premonition with for you, and then I'll wait till you give me a little bit more context with your kids. So let's see the energy that they want you to know, the energy that is the strongest around you, and that will most likely manifest within the next 7 to 14 days. Oh, okay, they're really ready to speak. They done threw cards out of my hand, so let's see what they need you to know. Oh, somebody is strange coming from your past. Ooh, okay. Alrighty now. Spirit is serious. And then you got visitors. Visitors, unexpected visitors may be showing up. In addition to reuniting from the past, Spirit warns of this. Spirit of warns of a strange people trying to come back into your life, especially within the next 7 to 14 days, unexpectedly. And Spirit says, be very careful, be very discerning, and use your intuition. Be careful of letting people in from the past because the past will slow you down. It will stagnate your future, okay? Be very careful with somebody from the past. And then you have the death card right next to it. Spirit says, let sleeping dogs lay. Don't beat a dead horse. Don't give nothing life. Don't bring nothing back from the dead, okay? Allow it to rest. Allow it to rest, okay? That's really important. Make sure you be in communication with your ancestors this week. Sit down and spend some time with them. That's really important, okay? And then I am going to read it very literally with death and injury. Okay. Be careful of accidents that can be tragic this week. Okay. It's not to scare you. Your spirits just want to forewarn you. Be careful of injury. They can become very serious. Okay. For the next 7 to 14 days, watch yourself crossing the road. Be careful of what you step on, step into. Be careful of, high impact sports and activity because it can be very, very serious. And sometimes death too can also mean ending of something or stopping something. Something could be stopped or stuck spiritually. So be very careful of injury this week, okay? The next 14 days. Be careful of, sketchy people and being around people that are violent as well or short-tempered. If you feel like a situation is getting hostile, remove yourself from it quickly. Okay. All right. So, okay, I see you gave me a little bit more context. So, my oldest is in college and I am finding out things later. She was in an abusive relationship. Wow. She's out now. Good for her. I've been trying to teach her discernment. She's so sheltered and trusting. Oh, poor baby. She's innocent. She's pure. Ex-husband and old friends have been trying to creep back. Oh, you're responding to that. Oh, Spirit says no. Don't let nobody from the past. Nothing from the past is only thing that is good from the past is the lessons that we learn, so you can know how to navigate your future. That is it. They say you cannot move forward looking backwards. Eventually, you will trip. Okay, so be careful of that. So let's see what your spirits advise for you as it relates to supporting your baby. I'm so proud of her. I'm so proud that she got out. A lot of people didn't get out. Let's see. Your daughter is very blessed. She is very blessed. Wheel of Fortune. Continue to teach her discernment. You are on the right path with that. She is still very vulnerable here. Be careful she does not go back to this person. They say in abusive relationships, statistically, a person leaves 7 times until they're officially gone for real. So be very careful. Her spirit is very vulnerable right now. She is still very vulnerable to what she went through. If you can give her a good spiritual bath, she needs to be cleansed. That is very important to continue to instill confidence in her. Remind her of her greatness. Remind her of her power. Remind her of her passion. Okay, because again, spiritually and mentally, she's still very, very vulnerable here. But I do see good things coming out of this situation. I really believe she'll be okay. Wheel of Fortune also speaks about healing as well. So she is healing and she will continue to heal. But right now, you really want to put a lot of life into her. Keep her busy if you can. And again, instill a lot of confidence in her. That's really going to be important. You got a lot of this wand energy, right? This wand energy is very quick and fast. So I feel like she will, again, I feel like she is, the circumstances are on her side and luck is very strong for her, but she still needs you to make sure you're there to speak life into her in a non-judgmental and overcritical way, because again, mentally, she is still a little bit confused there as well. So continue to do what you're doing. I feel like you're doing all that you can. And Spirit is confirming that. And you're doing what you're doing is good. And I love that Wheel of Fortune came out. Because again, Wheel of Fortune can speak of many things. But most importantly, it speaks of good fortune for a person, things moving forward, things progressing for them, and also healing. So I love that. I can't believe she didn't tell me when it was happening. It was months later. Absolutely. Absolutely. Because a lot of times people are embarrassed. They're afraid, they're ashamed, they don't want to tell people what's going on. And then there's the factor of they're not ready to leave. And they know once they involve family into it, family is going to make things difficult for them to stay. Right? Remember that an abusive relationship is not only physical, it's mental. And there's a lot of manipulation there. So again, don't be overcritical. Try just to be a listening person, avoid someone that she can trust because she's very vulnerable right now. And you don't want her to close off from you. You want her to know that it is okay for her to tell you anything and to not be ashamed, because we can't help if we don't know how. And if they're not telling us the things that are going on, then we will be helpless in the situation. And you don't want her to do that. Just be grateful in this moment that she's alive, she's well, she made it out, and she had the strength to move on. So that's all we can focus on. Okay. Heck yeah, you want to fight? I'll be ready to bash that nigga off his head. Don't play with my daughter. I will put you in the dirt. Do not. I understand it. I understand it. I will be livid. Okay. It would take a lot of prayer, a lot of cleansing for me, a lot of meditating, because I take it there. Don't play with me. I'll make it so sure you'll have nothing but darkness in your life. That he would never hit nobody else. But at the same time, we still got to be that strength for our children, right? They can't see us fold and break. They need to see control. But definitely do what needs to be done when it comes down to it. Period. Periods. Okay. But good luck to you. Things are going good. You got the Wheel of Fortune again. Things are going good. If you can't, give her some counseling. Ask if she wants to talk to somebody when she's ready. Don't force it. Don't push it. Remember, when a person has come out of a physical abusive relationship, they're very confused. They're very vulnerable, and sometimes they will run back to what's so-called familiar. A lot of mental and emotional manipulation, and they are trying to figure things out. So you don't want to be that energy of pressure where they feel like, okay, I knew I shouldn't have told you because you're making things worse. Let me just go back. So you never know. So just be that peace for her. That's all you can do is just give her your genuine support. You're not here to judge. You're just here to love and be that support. That's it. That's all you can do. Yes, ma'am. Come through, Spirit. She gonna be all right. Spirit says so. Spirit told me so. Yes, come through with all the encouragement. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yes, y'all. Support Mother Goose. Mother Goose is ready to fight for her baby. Mother Goose is ready to fight for her cubs. I know that's right. Mama Bear is ready to fight for her cubs. Come through. Okay, let's see. Hey, Chandria. Thank you so much for your donation of love. How have you been? I haven't seen you in here in a while. It feels like you haven't been here to kick it with Mama Magical. Thank you so much, love. You can go ahead and push your questions in the comments. Your 2 questions. May your donation of love find its way back to you multiplied. Yeah, she said, it's been a minute, Mama Magical. I know that's right. I first want to say 5 months you said that I would move, and you were right. And I love it. Come through, Spirit. It wasn't me, it was your spirit. So we give praise and honor to your ancestors. They really came through for you. And you love it too. You have found your peace. That's good. I'm so happy to hear the good news. I'm so happy to hear that. Because moving can be stressful and it's not easy, but when it's worth it, it's worth it. So I love it. Yes, Mother Goose. Your baby is gonna be all right. She is gonna be just fine. You have got you got some good support and good comments there for you. I'm so glad you are getting that. General love reading. Come through with the general love readings. Let me just pull a couple cards from the Mystic Love deck and see, the general energy around your love life and all matters of the hearts. Let's see what your spirits have to say. Oh, red flag. Red flags. Okay, they're coming through with a strong warning here. What is a red flag? Seduction, okay. Ill intentions, because we have good intentions in this word, in this reverse, and then rebound. Is a rebound trying to come back into your life? Is somebody from the past trying to come back to your life? And you be careful of being somebody's rebound right now. So if someone is trying to pursue you, make sure you know their intentions and don't deal with anybody who is fresh out of a relationship. For heaven's sake, don't, because you don't want to accidentally become a rebound. You know how they say, how in order to get over somebody, you got to get under somebody. You don't want to be that person that they got under, because they may just be using you, as a crutch to get over, not a crutch, but as something to distract their mind. So it's not about giving the relationship a fair chance. It's about trying to use the relationship to make somebody else jealous or to feel better about oneself. Essentially, still, it's not about the two of you. So just be careful. If this is not happening, your spirits is giving you a really strong warning of this. Do not let anybody, seduce you or manipulating you to be anybody's rebound. It will not end well. And then they have good intentions and it was reversed though. So this is questionable intentions. And to me, I read this as, not everybody purposely tries to use a pawn or use somebody as a rebound, but that's not their intentions. But some they may have good intentions, but because they're not healed, you just kind of get used in that position for them to heal themselves up and then just go maybe even find somebody else now, because now you remind them of their trauma. So you don't want to be placed in that situation. It's a new guy I just met, but something isn't right. Your spirits gave you a pay attention. This is what your spirits are talking to you about. This is the biggest concern as it relates to your love life. So trust your intuition with the situation. He may be using you as a rebound to get over somebody. Okay? The first energy, the first message was red flags. And when this comes out, this is something that's very significant and it's serious. Okay? They talked about you being seduced. They talk about you being a rebound. And they're talking about questionable intentions. So again, good intentions is there, but it's reversed. So we got a card that says bad intentions. So this talks about somebody just being downright dirty and low. But this person may not purposely be doing it, but they're doing it. So be careful of the sob stories. This is what Spirit wants you to know. I'll pull one more. Is he an air sign, by the way? Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra? That's maybe extra confirmation for you. Okay. What could I say? Okay, things are happening. Okay. Did you have a second question? I don't see it. Or is the slash, what could I expect? Things are happening. Was that your second question? Let me know. My ex is a Libra, but this guy is a Capricorn. Let me see. Let me just double check. Be careful of your ex. Okay. No. All right. All right. So I just was trying to see if they were talking about your ex, and they said no. They said no about your ex. So this not about him. But this guy's a Capricorn. Ooh, you know how Capricorns can get, baby. When it comes to relationships, sometimes they are not the best. No shade. They could be very great committed partners. Absolutely. They could be the perfect person, the perfect husband. They're hardworking. They're very, diligent. They're very ambitious, but when it's balanced, when it's not balanced, they can be very, very absorbed. I'll just put it like that, and not in the relationship. But I love my Capricorns. I truly do. They are awesome, especially when it comes to business partnership. They get the shit done. You can depend on them. Period. They are addicted to me for some reason. They workaholics. You might be a fun girl. You might be somebody that brings passion back into their life. Give them some excitement outside of the mundane. That could be very well it. Hey, DCP, thank you so much for your donation of love. May it come back to you tenfold. You could put your 2 questions into the chat. She said, okay, love me. I'm so done. Okay, second is a general life reading. Okay, so let's go to the premonition. Let's see if we can get some more life predictions for you, just like you got one 5 months ago that came to pass. Shout out to your spirits for that. Let's look into a little bit more of the near future. Okay, they ready for me to pull. And pulling, I will do. Let's see. Oh, this dentist card just loves to come out. Be careful of mouth injuries, okay? And abnormalities of the mouth. Oh, you got shock too. And money. Ooh, okay. And enemies, and then reconciliation reverse. Be careful of apologies that are not genuine and that are not true, okay? And also too, be careful of holding on to grudges as well. You know, don't hold on to any type of grudges, because that can cause stagnation and things to slow down in your life. So let that go. If there's anything that you have not totally forgiven, forgive it, because it's for yourself. Remember that. But also don't allow other people from the past to manipulate you with the word I'm sorry, okay? Because some people will do that as well. Okay, so we got that. Expect the unexpected, especially in the next 7 to 14 days. You got the shock card as well. Somebody else got this too earlier. So there may be some little surprises there that might kind of throw you off, okay? We'll see what it is though. So just prepare yourself, as there may be something that could possibly catch you off guard, is what Spirit is saying. And it may be some sort of enemy. You may have somebody betray you, unfortunately, maybe somebody that you least expected. Okay, so just be careful of enemies, be careful of betrayal, be careful of people swindling you or abusing you in any kind of way. Be careful of that. Do your spiritual cleanses. You need a good spiritual cleanse. So even if this energy does come, because it still may come, this is life. We are meant to experience life and all that it entails, right? We can't prevent anything, but I always say, if you keep on top of your spiritual hygiene, which is also protection, right? The impact may not be as strong. It may not be as significant. So you want to be very careful of that. So stay on top of your spiritual hygiene. And also, Spirit talks about a lot of money for you, prosperity coming your way. Money is coming your way, right? So this is a very prosperous season for you. You want to make sure that you take full advantage of this. You want to make sure that, when it comes to opportunity and benefits, they are there, but you want to be very well prepared and make good decisions as it relates to your money. Okay. And the enemy card sits next to the money card. So this energy may affect you in your pockets. It may affect your money, your prosperity, this negative energy. Usually when somebody throws some sort of negative energy towards us, it has a specific target, and it could be your success. Okay, so again, be careful, be discerning, do your spiritual cleanses and hygiene, and you should be okay. You ended it with a very positive card. You should still come out on top, and you should be successful. Your energy, those enemies come from envy. They're envy motivated. They're jealous motivated, by the way, just to let you know. So again, be careful with who you share your endeavors and your goals, your dreams, your aspirations, your accomplishments, your achievements. Be careful with who you share that news with. Yeah, you behind, baby. You need to do that spiritual cleanse. Okay, but you got this. You'll be all right. Hey, Kauai. No, long time no see, love. Hey, thank you for your donation of love. May it come back to you and your family multiply. So let me go to DCP, and I believe you are next after DCP. Okay, so DCP says, I would like a reading surrounding my friendship with LJ. Okay, so you didn't give me any context with that, so I just context with that. So I'll just read the general energies around this friendship, anything your spirits wants you to know. You might end up getting some, there may be some separation or distance between the two of you eventually. It starts off with the two energy. Two energy talks about things coming together and then also sometimes things breaking apart. It ends with the hermit. So the hermit talks about somebody walking away or leaving something behind. So eventually this may happen, and it looks like it's almost fate and inevitable for it to happen. So even if things are going well, this distance can still unfold, right? That's what the hermit says. And your spirits are also telling you to use your intuition with this situation as well. I don't feel like whatever this is something deep, dark, and negative. But again, it's almost fate. Like the two of you may not be friends for too long, or maybe you guys would just kind of stop spending less time. There is some sort of separation that's coming though, if it's not already here. And this looks like an inevitable one. Yes, Eight of Pentacles reverse. Spirit says stop forcing things that are just not paying off well. Eight of Pentacles reverse sometimes tells a person that they're putting too much attention to details and to the wrong things, or they're trying too hard to make something be that it's not meant to be, or what you're working hard for, you will just not turn out the way that you wanted to turn out. So be very careful. Again, that's very general because you didn't give me any context. I don't know exactly the details, but I hope that helps and give you some sort of clarity. Separation is already here. Okay. And it may stay that way. It looks like it's going to stay that way between the two of you for some time. Doesn't mean that you guys may not ever talk again, but right now, that separation is pretty strong. So I wish the best to you in that situation. I hope things turn out exactly the way it's supposed to. So let's see. I know you had a second question. And the energy surrounding my friendship with Shay. Okay, so let's see the general energy surrounding your friendship with Shay. Okay. Okay, some blockages there. Karmic energy here. This looks like it may be this look like it may be a case, and you can correct me if I'm wrong. I don't always claim to be right, but this looks like this could be a case of unreciprocated or unrequited energy, right? Be very, very careful because I see some possible. First of all, you got the Justice card, which talks about truth and balance and harmony. I feel like this may not be equal between the two of you. Almost like one person could be a real friend and the other person is not a good friend. This also talks about selfishness and entitlement as well, and also possible negative influence. I'm gonna pull one more. Chariot, being led astray, again, negative influence, possibly in some kind of way, even if it's unintentional. And then you have the King of Pentacles reversed. So the King of Pentacles also warns of investing your time in things that are not bearing fruit as well. And the Chariot talks about reverse, talks about something that's out of your control or lack of true direction and progress in a situation. And then we have the Devil here reverse. We can talk about toxic situations, toxic partnerships, and friendships in this context as well, and the need to separate. So let me see, what are you saying? Well, spot on. Okay, so that's okay. So I think that's for you and the other person. My friendship with Shay has been very odd. She has been very distant and cold. Not sure what to do with that. You need to back away and let it go. Let it go. Whatever she's going through, let her go through it. The truth may or may not come back. I mean, come out. But when somebody start acting funny, you best remove yourself and just make sure you put your own boundary there, because you never know why they're acting funny. It could be because of two-facedness, somebody not being genuine with you, jealousy, envy, whatever it is that the spirit is putting distance there. You just need to respect that. If she want to be funny, it's better safe than sorry. And I feel like with the devil reverse, it also talks about breaking away from something that is toxic, something that is not good. This also speaks of questionable and very, very evil or negative intentions of someone. So you want to be very careful. And with the devil was reversed, it almost talks about you breaking that chain, which is a good thing because these two are binded. They're chained together, but in its reverse, it talks about breaking free of a situation and liberating yourself, which will pay off and be good for you. And then that negative influence too. I almost feel like, there may be talk, there may be gossip there going on as well. Sometimes our friends start acting funny with us because they've been talking shit about us and they've been listening to other people talk crazy about us. And then that's when things get shaky because their loyalty is shaky, if that makes sense. So I hope that helps. Oh, you're so welcome, my love. Thank your ancestors. It's not me. I'm just a vessel. But I appreciate you appreciating me. Thank you so much. And I hope to see you back. Okay, so let's see. Who is next? Okay, Dominique Pates. Hey, Dominique. Thank you so much, my love, for your donation of love. Let's see. Or was that DCP? It might have been. No, I think that was DCP. DCP, I think that was you, Dominique, in the Cash App. So let me heart you. So I believe it's Kauai that's actually next. Yeah, because we caught up in the Cash App, which is good. Okay. All right, let me put you up here, Kauai. How have you been, Kauai? I hope all has been well with you. Hey. Thank you so much for your donation of love and patience, man. Come back to you and your family multiplied. So Kauai says, will I get a job as a phlebotomist or EKG technician in the future? Okay, so let's see. He's talking about two different things. So let's see. I'll just ask generally with both if your odds are increased for both. Okay, so Spirit says yes. This talks about new beginnings, success on your side, changes happening for the better, um, with with both. It may not be, it may be a little rocky journey. I feel like you can put your hands in both. The magician is somebody that can put his hands in both things. He is a jack of all trades. He has the talent, the skills, and the intelligence to do it all. And he also talks about leadership and new beginnings for you. There may be a bump in the road as you pursue these journeys in the future, but I feel like overall you have the potential for doing both. But if one seems a little bit um harder than the other, I will reevaluate to see why this challenge is there. It doesn't necessarily mean give up, because sometimes we have to have resilience to get the things that we want. Um but I do feel like you have a good chance for both. The magician says so. Regardless of whatever this energy is here, the magician says you can do both. So that's a good thing. You'll have your choice and your pick. You may just have to sit back and assess both to see which one is more aligned with what you want to do with your life. Okay, and your values and things like that. But good luck to that. I love it. I love the ambition. I love to see people better themselves, master themselves, refine themselves, upgrade themselves, etc., etc. Okay, so your second question is, will my financial and housing situation improve in the future? So you be talking about two different things at one time, girl. But I generally read on both. Give you a general outcome for both. Let's see. Spirit says you have a good chance of improving these things as long as you make good decisions. You have the Three of Pentacles reversed. So be careful of the company you keep. You want to be around people that are positive and responsible in their lives so you can be influenced by that. Talk to people that can uplift you and support you. The Emperor says, as long as you have a clear goal and a clear vision, you will be able to improve those areas in your life as well. But a lot of habits need to change. And you know what those things are, and that's okay. We always got to work to improve ourselves. Where Spirit says, overall, it looks like it's about your decision making and your ability to lead yourself responsibly and move forward. And of course, having a plan of action, not just hoping things change, but actually writing it down, pen to paper, and writing out a plan to make sure it changes, right? Whether it's a budget list, you need to do a dang on spreadsheet for yourself, so on and so forth. Reach out to a mentor, somebody like that, a financial advisor to help you financially plan for yourself and your future. Use your resources, period. And you got this. Hey, Lady T, I would like to make a donation for a reading. Sure. So you can go ahead and make a donation. Before I get off, I just want to make sure everybody is good because I will be getting off shortly here. I will be getting off shortly, but if you want to put in a donation, you can. It's $25 for 2 readings. You're so welcome, Kauai. And make sure you thank those ancestors, okay? And good luck to you. Yes, D-Lo sending you some good juju. D-Lo said, good luck. Good luck, Kauai. Yes, I'm sending everybody the best of luck. If you're on my Patreon, let me know here in the comments if you're in the Patreon. Y'all, I've been dropping a lot of gems in Patreon, y'all. I've been dropping a lot of gems here in the Patreon. I forgot to pin my information, y'all. Mm-mm-mm. Hold on, y'all. Just in case anybody wants to contact me after the reading and want to go deeper with their spiritual insight. Let me go. But yeah, I've been working endlessly and tirelessly over there in the Patreon. So let me know if you are over there. Oh Lord, it won't even let me pin it, child. Oh well. It's too far up in the chat. It's too far gone. Okay. Hey, Charbon, welcome. I see we getting some new people coming in to join the late night crew family. So you can always donate by Super Chat, Cash App, PayPal, and Zelle. And all of that information is right down at the bottom, scrolling on the screen there. All right, that's my contact information, y'all. If anybody wants to reach out to me, I meant to pin this, but I couldn't. It didn't let me pin it. Or really, I just waited too late. That's what happened. I normally try to do that um in the beginning, but I forgot. So it won't let me pin it. But if anybody wants to reach out to Mama Magical, you can. I'm still part of the Discord. I just don't say anything because I'm so far behind. I wouldn't even know where to start. Girl, you better jump in. You better jump in the Discord and just start talking and the Patreon. It's nowhere to start because you start whenever you're ready. Have you been checking out the Patreon? Have you been getting notifications and emails from the Patreon? You just jump in, girl. It's no pressure. It's all love. We all family. We are all family. Yes, ma'am. Don't feel that way. Don't do that, girl. Don't do it. I'm mad that I did not pin my information. I don't like that. But anyway, y'all. It's no pressure though. If you guys, I said I wanted to come back on tomorrow, but I got some obligations with Patreon tomorrow. And then I also owe everybody that donated to the Love Community Ritual the advice, the follow up advice from the spirits moving forward as it relates to the matters of the heart to ensure that we are successful in those endeavors. So you guys can be looking out for that. Y'all know I do a real good thorough write up, y'all. So it's coming. It is coming. It is coming. And I also even posted a video showing you guys, you know, me working the ritual. So I hope y'all seen that. It was a short, y'all. It was a short on my YouTube. So I hope y'all got a chance to see that. I really love workings. I really enjoy doing those type of works, sweet works. Those are very enjoyable for me. Okay, and then what else I will do while I wait, because I know it's a couple people that said they wanted to donate. So another thing I will do is I will go ahead on and pin that in the chat too. So y'all can have all of my contact information. Okay, there we go. There we go, y'all. So you guys feel free to contact Mama if y'all have any questions after the reading. That's where you guys can find me. I'll be so busy with the Patreon, y'all. Again, I get neglectful with my YouTube family, who I love very much. So that's one thing I am in this season of finding the balance, trying to make sure everybody is good and satisfied. But I love to do it and I'm not complaining. Hey, Simsema. Simsema, just you can donate whatever you want. Whatever you want, my love. You are already a Patreon member. I appreciate you. And you've also done a full donation tonight. So I'm willing to answer a question for you. Just donate whatever you want. Okay, so let's see. So can I see more on Patreon? Do I need to upgrade mine? Tay, what membership are you on the Patreon? Because different tiers have different access to things. So naturally, if you're tier 3, you get everything. You see everything. I always tell the people the difference between the tiers. So tier 1 is just, you know, a lot of your of course you have access to the Discord, the Magical Book Club, Tarot Tuesday, the weekly collective Patreon readings that we do every week on Monday. And you'll have access to the live chat and Patreon and just all the other spiritual information that I share. Tier 2 is more for people that want to learn how to work spells, very beginner friendly spells, things that you can do for yourself, your family, you know, protection cleanses, you know, very general things, but very impactful things, connecting with spirits and things like that. And tier 3 is the more advanced. So tier 2 is intermediate, tier 3 is advanced. So that's advanced magic, right? Working with animal parts, you know, things just are a little bit more deeper, if you will. But that's the main differences. And of course, tier 2 and 3, you get access to all the classes that I have taught as well. And then everything else the other tiers receive. Think one. So if you're in tier 1, you should definitely have access to the Discord. But again, it's certain stuff you won't see with tier 1. Like I said, a lot of the different spiritual workings and things like that, I don't really share that on tier 1. I drop things here and there, but I go into a lot more details and it's a lot more know-hows and how-tos with tier 2 and 3. And there's also mentorship with tier 3. Okay. Let me see. Oh, Charvon, thank you. I didn't even know. I didn't hear that you did a Cash App donation. You can go ahead and put your 2 questions in the chat, love. And thank you so much for your donation of love. May it come back to you and your family multiply. Okay. So let's see. Yes, tier 3 comes with mentorship too. I forgot. I need to add that actually in the benefits information details because tier 3 comes with direct one-on-one mentorship with Mama Magical. So I need to make sure I add that. But of course, any tier, you all can always reach out to me. for sure. Okay, so let's see. So yes, I'm just waiting on Miss Charbonne. Hey Charbonne, once again, you can go ahead and put your two questions in. And then guys, I'm going to wrap it up in 5 minutes for sure. I've been saying 5 minutes for the last 40 minutes, but y'all keep coming. Oh my gosh. And I sure miss y'all and I appreciate y'all. Charbonne says, I lost my grandmother who was very close with me my whole life in 2024. Oh, my condolences, my love. I'm so sorry to hear that. But you have a powerful ancestor, I tell you that. Right after I had my first daughter, and she did not get to meet her. I feel guilt for it. How will my 2025 be after this loss? I'm going to pull you some premonition cards because this speaks more into the near future. Don't hold on to that guilt, baby. There's nothing that you could do about that. That is totally, totally out of your control. Okay. That's number one. Let's see. Mm-mm. You need to release that and let it go and get close to your grandmother. Light a candle for her, a white candle. This will be for elevation and cleansing of her soul and to help her spirit elevate, and put a glass of water there as well as refreshment for your grandmother and honor her. Honor her spirit. Her spirit is still very present with you, especially with your daughter too. Oh, she's definitely with you. You got visitors here. She definitely with you. She said, knock, knock, hello. I'm still here. What you talking about? I am still here and enjoying it all with you. Don't ever feel disconnected from me. She wants you to entertain yourself too. She wants you to travel. She wants you to go on trips. Take the baby, enjoy life is what she wants you to do. Okay. Road trips and traveling, getting out there. Don't be stuck around dwelling and moping. Absolutely, we will always forever love and mourn our family members. But when we're spiritual people, we have the benefit and blessing of understanding that they're still here with us. They're just in a different form. Of course, we miss them in the physical, but to know that they're still very present and they're very influential in our lives, and we still work very closely with our ancestors, whether we even realize it or not, that is a blessing to know that. And in that we find comfort and we find peace. And there's no powerful ancestors more powerful than your parents and your grandparents. Those, they really make it happen for you on the other side. So you just keep talking to her and she is there with you. Point blank, period. Okay. Spirit says be careful of losing things too. Be careful of misplacing and losing important things, important documents, anything that is of value. Be careful of losing things. Slow down and be very, very organized. Okay. But she said, baby, travel, get out there, explore the world. You still have so much life. Live it is what she wants you to do. She wants you to live your life to the fullest. That's how we honor our ancestors, by living our lives to the fullest and taking advantage of the blessings and the opportunities that they fought so hard for us to have. And we taking good care of our health, our credit, living our lives righteously. This is how we honor. Nothing more honors our ancestors than taking advantage of the blessings that they worked so hard to make sure that we have as their descendants. So that's really important. So you're welcome, my love. I'm not sure if you had an additional question, so let me know. And of course, y'all, I always tell y'all, thank you for appreciating me, but I'm just a vessel. I'm just letting spirit use me. All praise and honor goes to them. Hey, Lady T, thank you so much for your donation of love. If you like, you can go ahead and post your two questions in the chat. She said, oh my God, I had her obituary sitting by a white candle and two glasses of water come through since her passing and never lit. Yes, light it tonight. Light it tonight. Give her that light. Pray for her soul. Pray for her spirit and her spirit's elevation. The more our ancestors elevate, the more help that they can give to us. But they first have to be placed in the position where they have the strength to do that. So as you lift your ancestors, as you elevate your grandmother, she is going to lift you up in return. So know that she is there. Light that white candle. Light a white candle for her. Okay. Yes, ma'am. You are on the right track, love. Sim Seven says, thanks, Mama. Saying, you're welcome, love. Can you elaborate on the surgery? It's something I really want to do. What exactly is the problem with getting the mommy makeover? So let me ask. I still advise an investigation as you get closer to it, just in case, because I just don't like the way they come out. But let me see if there's I'm gonna ask this if there is danger, if your life is in danger. That's the main thing. Yes, spirit talks about your life being in danger. Just make sure that you're medically, I know they do this before you go under anesthesia, because that's very, very strong, that you're medically clear first. Sometimes people know that they're not medically cleared and then they'll go to a doctor that'll do it anyway because they're all about money. Don't do that. You need to make sure that everything is okay with you medically before you go under that surgery. Go, because once you put under anesthesia, you know, you're under anesthesia and you have to naturally come out of it. You want to make sure that you do that and you'll be okay. All right. So be careful. Oh, Siobhan, you're so welcome. Thank you and praise and honor to your ancestor, your grandmother, for her coming and giving you that message. We give praise and honor to her and her spirit. I hope to see you back and have a good night. I'm here every weekend, late nights, doing my donation readings. That's my way of giving back. Okay, so let's see. Mm, okay, let me heart you, Siobhan, in the Cash apps. Okay, so now we are waiting on Lady T. Okay, we're gonna be looking for you, Siobhan. Now you are part of the late night family, so we're gonna be looking for you. Okay. Lady T, so we are just waiting on you, love, to post your 2 questions. And then that is it, guys. I'm gonna wrap it up because it's after midnight here, and I'm really not supposed to be doing readings this late. So I'll be back. Like I said, my intention to be back is for tomorrow. Am I on track? Okay, so let's see if you are on track with everything. Make sure there is no challenges in your way. Your roads are open. Let's see. And my candle went out, y'all. So we definitely got to wrap it up after this one. But again, my intentions is to be back tonight. Yes, Spirit says that you are on track. Opportunity is yours. You have the page of Pentacle. This talks about an opportunity for growth, prosperity, elevation in your life, especially if you work hard for the things that you want. Success is on your side. Don't be afraid to start over, Spirit says. You got the Lover's card in the middle card too. So this is a season of benefits by other people, good partnerships, other people helping to bring blessings into your life. The Lover's card can talk about divine assistance and guidance, people sent to your in your life directly from divinity, which is your ancestors and your spirit guides, and support and assistance. Two are better than one here. Okay. However, spirit says a lot of your challenges, if they do come, will come from a lack of informed decision making. So you want to be very well versed and very well informed with any decision that you make. You want to take your time. You want to use your discernment, and you want to always check in with spirit with everything that you do. Anytime that you are lacking in discernment, anytime that you have indecisions, anytime that you're at a crossroad and you don't know the proper, choice to choose the proper path, you want to make sure that you get confirmation from your spirits. Okay, that's really important. I'm sorry, Lady T, I forgot to put you up here. Okay, and then your next question is, will my relationship with Jamarcus get better? We sure hope so if it's the right one for you. So let's see. Let's see if there is potential for the relationship between you and Jamarcus to improve. So Spirit says, in order for the relationship between the two of you to improve is to get over the past. Anything that happened in the past, it has to be let go of. Five of Cups does show healing here too as well. So this is potential for the two of you to get better as long as you guys are not holding on to the things that put you guys in a place of stagnation, right? So having an agreement to come together and grow, to let go and to learn from things. And again, I do like the Five of Cups that's reversed because it talks about healing. It talks about things getting better, especially emotionally, right? That's important. The Empress says if you don't do this because she's reversed, then the relationship will not improve, it would not grow, it would not be better, and it may be I don't like to use the word doom, but it may fail if you guys cannot let certain things go and agree to move on from things. That is what's going to improve it. This Five of Cups, and again, it's already in its reverse position. So that tells me it is a very good chance for your relationship to improve. So I hope that helps. Just want to make sure the place wasn't a bad place. But thank you. Okay. Oh, that's for you, Sim Simma. So let me see. Is the place that she's going to take that place? I knew they were going to say that, Sim Simma. I knew it. So again, it's more about your health. It's not that it's a bad place. The concern is yours, physical and your physical health. Just be careful, because sometimes, a lot of times, like you said, the requirement is to make sure that you're healthy and you are good to go on the surgery. But sometimes the doctors can't predict everything. It's a lot of people that pass the health check and then something still went wrong when they got on that table, right? Because, like you said, that's a requirement. So, a lot of people get the surgery, but sometimes it's rare, but it happens that unpredictable things happen. And your spirits is warning with you with that. It might be something that may be overlooked. Maybe everything is all good until that anesthesia gets in your body and it can drop your blood pressure. I don't know what it is, but of course, you have free will. But I have to tell you and be honest with you with what your spirits are saying. And they did confirm it's something with health, with the safety of your life. So I would take that really seriously. And that doesn't mean that you can't get the surgery in the future, but they're just giving you a no now, right? At that time. Things may improve. You maybe sometimes it's just bad timing too, right? Something can go wrong medically. Again, something can go wrong with the equipment, but they're giving you some type of warning for this time in this season in your life not to do it. So we want to make sure we consider what our ancestors is saying. Okay. All right. Thank you, everybody. And again, if you guys would like to go deeper with anything that has come out, you want to dig a little bit deeper, because sometimes these donation readings, they're just not simply long enough to really dig deep with everybody and investigate it. It's just really to touch on things and get the gist of things and the general energy. You can always reach out to me and we can go from there. I love you all. Thank y'all so much for chilling with me. It's late. We are already into Monday on my end of the world. So again, I'll try to be on here tomorrow night. If not, y'all know when I'll be back for show. Oh, next weekend I won't be able to come back, y'all. I will be out of town, so I won't be able to come on here. So I might pop in and out periodically through the week. So just have your notifications on. I might just come Wednesday and Thursday. We'll see though. Good night, everyone. Love you all. Talk to you all soon. Peace and blessings. Thank you for your love and support. Good night and take care.